Indices have shown a little swing yesterday when we have seen a drop from the peak out there. So now what to expect? Can we expect bearishness to continue in US, Germany and UK indices, or we can see it reversing today and again continuing with the bullish momentum? Which position you should take in order to profit trading Nasdaq 100, Dow Jones, DAX and FTSE 100? We are going to see with the help of charts and indicators precisely in the same sequence. First US indices followed with Germany and India and UK. Do like, share, subscribe, and comment, friends. This is a great support, inspiration, motivation for me to deliver twice a day analysis. This is the first update for the day. The next update will be released for US indices before the US session. Do watch that as well. Let's start. First, we look into Tech 100. And yes, press the bell icon to get the notification. At the same time, you can be part of my free Telegram channel to get the live updates. The link is mentioned in the channel and video description. Now look at US100 on the hourly chart. See the drop, sharp drop towards 15050, 15060 the levels, retracement. 15200 is an ultimate resistance here, and then 250, 260 zone. These are two major milestones which Tech 100 needs to breach in order to continue on the up move. At the same time, what we can sense here is this is a bearish channel it is trying to create. If you look at the downside is below 15,000 levels here. Hence, a buying entry is above 15200. As long as 15200 is respected, we are not going to treat Tech 100 for a buying. Stochastic oversold. MACD is in green. It is trying to cross over for a sell. Remember, it has seen a sharp dump there, then retracement, then a dump, then trying to see lower highs and trying to reverse again. So be cautious here. RSI is comfortable, but trying to look downwards, trying to stay bearish. Now look at 2-hour charts. See, prices were divergent from 20 period, converged here, diverged here, and then converged. So yes, it is still staying bearish. It is still staying below the 20 period moving average, trying to stay in this bearish zone. The bottom of this is somewhere here at 15040, 15,000 levels. At the same time, one must note that 15200 as a great resistance. You can buy here at 200, expect 250, 260 zone, and then 300. If you see Tech 100 staying above 300, that is the point at which you can say that it is trying to reverse, and we can see the bullish momentum continuing from there. Right now, we can see lower lows are getting created. It has breached by the support at 15140 and traded bearish here. Stochastic looking downwards. The MACD, now see the MACD is at bottom here and it is still in green. It can possibly cross over for a buying entry. See, it is right now, it is still in green, and if it continues to diverge, more bullishness can be expected. Look at MACD. This crossover has come at a lower levels, and it appears that, see, if look at this, if you divide into two half, twin peak is done here, bottom is done here, and it is trying to rise. So if it does, it can scale up towards this zone here. Be watchful. RSI is looking downwards, trying to stay bearish. Coming to 3-hour, similar observation on the 3-hour chart. See, candle size increasing here. I'll wait for the third candle. If it stays below 15100, that is the point below which the bears will try to take over. And 15050, 15040 is a very strong support, and then 14970, 15,000, the second strongest support. Stochastic has retraced. MACD, now see MACD on the 3-hour charts is hitting the bottom there. You can see this, it is almost the bottom, but it does not mean that it cannot stretch its down move. It can. However, if you look at the formation, it is almost forming a bottom here, and if it reverses, you can see symmetry here. It can scale up to the highs there. Be watchful. RSI looking downwards on the 4-hour charts. If you likewise on the 4-hour charts, the 50 and 100 period sitting at 15300 and the 20 period at 15240. Right now it is trying to create a symmetry here. You can see this, and trying to stay with slight bearishness. You can see it is scaling towards higher lows or flat bottom as well. Both are possible, but right now it is staying bearish. That is very, very clear. Also, if you look at, see the bearish momentum, it has continued. It is trying to come out of this consolidation, trying to give a breakout, and hence below 15140 again, this is a very strong support. So below 15140 we can initiate a sell entry for 15100, 15050 levels here. Stochastic comfortable. The MACD is trading with bearish here, bearish bias here, and it is almost at bottom. We have to be careful. See, it is converging here. It suggests that the bearishness getting diminished, and if it crosses over, the bullish momentum might prevail. RSI comfortable. Coming to the daily charts. Now on the daily charts, one must see that, see the sharp slump here, then couple of retracement candles, again a sharp slump, but at the same time one must note that the price is not willing to stay bearish here. You can see very small body size, and today again it is almost started flat, trying to continue on the downside. So what we can sense here, that the possibility for it to stay within yesterday's zone exists high, exists strong. You can also see, despite the drop, the Bollinger Bands is looking upwards and it is squeezing it further. Hence the downside support here at 15100, 15050 is going to remain very, very strong. And remember, on the downside, there is still a probability that it can continue further towards 100 period moving average, towards 14900 levels. Stochastic hitting a bottom. MACD is on the daily charts is divergent, it is bearish, it is looking downwards. RSI is also looking downwards, trying to stay bearish. So yes, the only buying entry today is above 15200, beyond which you can still expect 15260, 240 zone first resistance, and 300 the ultimate one. Beyond 300 is where the bulls will take over. On the downside, below 15140, we can initiate a sell, but then 15100, 15060, 15040 levels, very strong support. And then ultimately we can see Tech 100 crashing below 15,000 levels. And hence take your positions accordingly. And yes, if you want to learn this art of trading, you should join my mentorship batch. The 26th batch is going to start on first week of October. Register yourself now itself. Reach out to me for more details. My Telegram and email IDs are mentioned in the channel and video description. Now let's have a look at US30. Now see, US30 on the hourly charts getting the resistance here at 34,700. We can see lower highs, lower lows getting created here. Resistance is seen at 34,500, 550 zone. Yes, beyond 550 is where, see, 600 is a very good resistance. So 600 and then 700. We have always noted that 34,700 is a good milestone for tech US30 here. Beyond that is where the bulls will try to take over. Right now, if you look at, see, the drop, the retracement, and again continuing on the downside, more bearishness may prevail here. And if you look at a stochastic, this has come to oversold levels, while MACD is still in green. And see, first wave, second wave, trying to stay in green. If it crosses past this, you can say that the bulls is trying to take over, and thus for 34,550 is a very good level for you to initiate a buying entry today. The RSI is almost at flat, nothing indicative there. Coming to 2-hour charts, on the 2-hour charts, you can see drop there, retracement, reversal, 3 red candles. See, right now you can see sharp bearishness. The bullishness was comparatively less, what we had seen earlier. Now look at the bearishness. The red candles are comparatively smaller, what we had seen with the retracement, and thus beyond 34,550 we can initiate a buying entry for 600, 700. Beyond 700, it is a complete reversal where we can see US30 scaling higher highs. Remember, even with the drop itself, you can see US30 not willing to break past the previous lows at 34,250 levels, which is a very, very good support. Stochastic is retraced. MACD is at bottom and it is willing to converge. You can see convergence here. If it crosses over, the bullish momentum might continue. RSI is comfortable. Coming to 3 hours, on the 3-hour charts, I can see lower highs there, increasing body size. The next candle is going to remain important. Even if you see it staying below 34,450, you can sell here for 34,400 and 300 levels again. Yes, it can erase all the gains here with the retracement. Stochastic rising, MACD is bearish here, trading with divergence. Possibly we can see it converging. We can see it crossing over first wave, second wave, and if it crosses over, we can see the rise there. RSI looking downwards, trying to stay bearish. Coming to the 4-hour, look at the 4-hour chart, it is trying to give a breakout here. And hence, as I said, below 34,450, 440 levels, you can initiate a sell for 400, 300 levels. 300 is a very, very good support. You can see this. This was the twin bottom levels, and hence one has to be watchful at 34,300. Stochastic flat. MACD is trading with bearishness, trading with divergence. It has got further bearishness there, but first wave, second wave. I will wait if it crosses over for the third wave here. RSI is flat. Coming to the daily charts, if you look at, on the daily charts, lower highs is suggestive that 34,600, 650 can also be achieved, but only reversal confirmation is if prices stay above 34,700. This is very clear here. If you look at yesterday's movement, it has reached past the bottom of the Bollinger Bands. At the same time, the body size is less than half of the complete move, suggests that the prices were not willing to stay bearish, and we have seen it rising again. At the same time, we can find out that today's candle has started flat. It is continuing its downward journey, and hence 34,400, 350, 300 levels can be seen again here. Also, if you look at, yes, right now higher lows or flat bottom levels are seen here. Thus, be cautious at around 34,250, below which only further bearishness is going to prevail. Stochastic is flat at bottom. The MACD willing to cross over for sell again. See, it is retraced minutely and now crossing over for. So see if it crosses over, we can see a sharp slump toward the bottom here. And if you look at RSI, this is also looking downward. So looking at this, I will recommend you to buy today at 34,550 and sell at 34,450 for this 100 points. Do not trade US30 below 450. Be alert till towards it respects 34,300 250 zone, almost 200 points you'll capture here, but put a 50 points trailing stop loss such that, because 400 350 300 250 very very strong support exists at around every 50 points. On the upside beyond 550, be careful at 600 700 levels, very strong resistance towards 700. Only above 700 you can treat this for a reversal and expect that US30 might reverse completely. Take your positions accordingly, trade with a stop loss, trade with a trailing stop loss. Now let's have a look at DAX. Now look at DAX on the hourly charts, flat top at 15750 and then at 700. Now also one must observe that yes, 700 600 is a great support zone. We can see none of the candles is staying below 15600 as of now for US, for DAX here. At the same time, see 15650 600, you can see 600 how strong the support is at 600. Previous drop was towards these levels and it has retraced. So this zone completely between 700 and 600 is very important. Yes, you can initiate a sell entry at 15650, but with a caution note that it has got its very strong support on the down. Now if you look at formation, the 700 is the only buying entry, then 750 is the reversal level. Beyond 750 the bulls will take over from here. But as long as 700 750 is respected, do not treat DAX as bullish. Also if you look at hourly charts, it's still continuing with the bearish momentum here. If you look at the stochastic, this has come to oversold levels. The MACD is still in green and it is still in the retracement levels. A crossover from here can bring the bullish bearish bias here. RSI is staying flat. Coming to 2-hour chart, on the 2-hour charts it is creating steps for DAX here. A next candle might be of similar size, which might yield another 50-60 points, taking it till towards 620 630 levels, the next support levels, and then below 600 more bearishness may prevail, taking it till towards 15,570 550 levels. Stochastic looking down. MACD, now see MACD here is willing to converge and cross over for a buy. It has not yet crossed over, it is not showing any signs, but this crossover is almost happening at a bottom levels after a strong bearish move. So a reversal cannot be denied here if it crosses over. RSI almost at bottom. Coming to 3-hour chart, on the 3-hour charts, lower highs, higher lows are seen. The candle size getting diminished, and thus beyond 15700 initiate a buying entry. Prices are divergent from the moving average. We can see it converging from 750 760 levels, and beyond that more bullish momentum may prevail. Also if you look at higher lows are seen here, suggestive of bullishness here. If you connect the dots here, you will find higher lows, higher highs. Yes, after the drop it is retracing in this zone, and if it reverses here, certainly more bullish momentum may prevail. Stochastic flat, MACD has seen a strong bearish momentum so far. Triple bottom levels, possibly a crossover here should bring the bulls out there. RSI flat near to downside, near to bottom looking downside. Coming to 4-hour chart, now see on the 4-hour charts, lower highs, first red candle, second red candle, very shy here. Right now it is just trying to take a shape. Almost 2 hours passed away from this candle. Now up, see even if it tries to drop 640 630 levels, very strong support. This twin bottom levels is something you should look out for, and below this zone is where the bears will try to take over for 600 and then 570 550 levels. As long as 550 570 is respected, we are not going to treat DAX as bearish. It can form double bottom and bounce back. Stochastic has retraced. MACD is trading bearish, divergent. We have to be watchful here. RSI is looking downwards, trying to stay bearish. Coming to the daily. Now on the daily charts, moving averages are on the verge of a crossover. Prices are divergent from the moving average. First bearish candle, second bearish candle. With the second bearish candle, you must note that the prices failed to stay on the upside, and now this is the third red candle. Now I'll wait for it to break below 15630 levels. Then you can say that the bearishness might prevail. You can see an increasing body size here, taking it till towards 570 550 levels. Yes, it can achieve these levels here before looking forward to a reversal. To double bottom levels can be seen, and you can also note how strong these levels are. You can note this. So first second, and see this time higher low. So thus today 5 6 15 600 6 550 zone is going to remain very strong support. The stochastic looking down, MACD again willing to cross over for sell. First red candle today could be the second one. RSI is almost flat. So thus I will recommend today to buy DAX at 15,700 and sell at 15,630 levels, below which you can expect 600, 570, 550 zone as a maximum support levels, and below 550 the bears will take over. Trade accordingly. Now let's have a look at UK 100. See, UK 100 after the sharp drop retraced here 7680, 660, 640 levels, very strong support. See, now it is trading below its strong support at 7640, and it is trying to come out of this consolidation zone. Thus, if you see it staying below 7630 levels, you can stay short for 7620, and below 7620 the next strongest support is at 7580, 550 levels. Yes, if it continues its drop, we may see more bearishness below 7580, which is 7550 levels. Stochastic is oversold here. MACD has crossed over for sell. RSI is also near to bottom. Coming to 2-hour charts, on the 2-hour charts, you can see the candle size diminishing here. Right now, it is trying to find a support here. And also note that this is trading at the bottom of the Bollinger Band. The bandwidth is expanding. This is increasing bearishness. Yes, below 7630 you can sell, but then 7620, 600, 580, 550 are major support here. Also, one must note that it is coming out of this consolidation zone, which is a bearish sign. On the upside, I will recommend you to buy here at 7650 levels. Beyond 7650, we can see it hitting, see, 7660, 77680, very strong resistance towards 7680 exists. If it breaks beyond 7680, that is the point at which reversal might be considered. Stochastic is oversold. MACD has seen strong bearish momentum. It can converge here. RSI is flat near to bottom. Coming to 3-hour chart, similar observation. The third candle is about to start, and if, see, already it is taking it out of this box, thus suggestive of bearishness. 7620 is going to remain a very strong support here. Stochastic oversold. MACD is staying bearish. RSI is looking downwards. Coming to 4-hour charts, on the 4-hour chart, this is the candle which is trying to take it outside the box here. Yes, this is a bearish sign. Below 7630, stay short for 20 and 7600 levels, very strong. And then 7580, 7550 levels will be seen. 7550 is the ultimate support here on the downside. Stochastic oversold. MACD divergent. MACD bearish. RSI is also looking down. Now coming to the daily, you can look at the daily chart. See, 100 points here, and 100 points from here takes it towards 7560, 7550 levels. Yes, also one must note that the prices are too much divergent from the moving average, and that is why we can see this drop coming in. Yes, it can potentially converge towards the moving average, which is just now crossed over, which are still staying bullish, but it is just trying to take the prices towards the support levels at the moving average. So yes, below 7630 you can initiate a sell entry with a caution note at that 7620, 7600 and 7580, very strong support. Then it is definitely looking forward to 7550. The stochastic looking down. MACD has seen extreme divergence. It is converging here, candle size diminishing. Thus we can expect it to continue with the bearish momentum. RSI is also looking downwards, trying to stay bearish. So only buying entry today is at 7660 levels. But then also, if you are buying at 7660, be careful of 7680 levels, only above which you can treat this for a reversal. On the downside, you can sell here at 7630, but then the levels I have already told: 7620, 600, 580, 550. 4 major support levels exist on the downside. 550 is the only level below which you can treat FTSE100 as completely bearish. Trade accordingly, trade profitably, trade with a stop loss, trade with a trailing stop loss. Do like, share, subscribe, and comment. Join my mentorship batch or signals channel. Reach out to me for any of your trading or training queries. My Telegram and email IDs are mentioned in the channel and video description. Thank you very much. Have a great profitable trading day ahead. See you again before the US session. Thank you.